Hi, my name is Frank and I'm a junior, and this is a video for my US history project. In this video, I will briefly talk about some of the cool experiences and reflections on the immersion that I did over the past month. My immersion is called Through the Lens, and it is all about making photography and videography and editing photos and videos. I learned a lot of good things that I picked up from this immersion. One of the valuable lessons that I want to mention right now is the art of thinking out of the box. In my opinion, photography is all about making observations. Some of the good pictures, such as this one and this one, are always unseen if you do not pay attention to some of the details. So in order to take good pictures, it's not enough to only pay attention to the things that you can always find in the real life. In one of the trips to Sugar Creek Park, we planned to make some of the landscape pictures, but by the time we arrived at the park, we realized that not only the weather is terrible, but also the landscape doesn't look as beautiful as we thought before, because all the plants are withered. However, it is through those withered plants I find true beauty. The extreme close-up picture that I took was simply amazing. So what I get out from it is that photography is all about discovering unusual perspectives. It's really require creativity. In the real life, I feel like I can see the world in a different perspective just because of photography. Finding beauty in the ordinary is a gift that makes life bearable whenever everything goes wrong. The another lesson that I kind of mentioned today is to trust your sense of beauty. While we are learning about how to use the manual mode on a digital camera, I realized that any subtle change on the camera will produce a different picture. Over the month of taking photographs, all of us took at least 1,000 pictures in total. But it's not surprising that none of us got the exact same picture, just because there are always infinite amount of possibilities to take a picture even at a fixed perspective. The third lesson is the spirit of patience and the perseverance. Over the immersion, I found that the best way to approach photography is like eating an elephant. One bite at a time with enough time to digest the first meal before attempting another. Often a perfect photo is just a matter of waiting and for the right light or action or no amount of rushing. So this is a picture that I took for more than 50 times and edited for more than 1 hour. Since the cat in the cafe are energetic and they're always moving around, and I have returned to the same place time after time to finally reach this desired picture, and the lighting there are not always good, so the picture I took, I need to Photoshop for more than 1 hour to reach this final state. Another life lesson that I cherish the most is that there are always things to learn, even when you think you have mastered everything. So before I go to this photography immersion, I think I'm pretty good at photography, and there should not be a lot of things for me to learn anymore, just because I have already took multiple years of photography classes. But it turned out I'm wrong. Over the month, we used film cameras and developed the pictures in the darkroom. We always learned how to use the 20,000 video cameras to record documentaries and conduct interviews. We used Premiere Pro and Photoshop to edit our photo and videos. We also tried different kind of lens to take different kind of pictures. Those are some things that I have never learned and imagined doing before. So overall, this immersion went really well, and I think those are some highlights or some reflections of this past month. And thank you very much for listening.